A journey to equality.
Mary Mcleod Bethune broke barriers by overcoming challenges presented in her own way.
According to Thought.co, Mary Mcleod Bethune was born from former slaves who lived with 16 siblings in poverty. During that time, Mary's mother, Mrs. Mcleod, still did her former owner's laundry. Meanwhile, her mom worked. Bethune was allowed to play with their grandchildren's toys. One day, Mary grabbed a children's book, and then a little white girl snatched it out of Mary's hands and screamed to Mary, making it clear she couldn't read. After the incident with the little white girl, Bethune prayed to go to school to learn to read and write. One day, Mary believed her prayers were answered when a lady came up to them asking if Mary wanted to attend school. Surely enough, Mary said yes. Later on, Mary stated, "The whole world opened to me when I learned to read."
After attending the Missionary for African Americans, Bethune could not seek for higher education. Not until Mary Christman gave Mary the chance to attend black-only Maysville School.
In 1888, Mary traveled to Scotia Seminary for Negro girls. Thanks to Chrisman, the view of white and black teachers talking and eating together, Mary knew with cooperation, whites and blacks can live in harmony.
At the age of 15, Mary completed the normal and scientific course, which allowed her to teach. Mary then sought higher education. Bethune continued studying at Scotia Seminary. Sadly, during her break, she couldn't visit her family, meaning her family also couldn't attend her graduation. Shortly after, Bethune went to Moody Bible Institute, again thanks to Chris Mann. There she studied missionary work.
After graduating, Mary went back to Presbyterian Church in New York. According to myhero.com, she was shocked to learn colored people could not become missionaries. Mary went back to assist her old teacher. Then there she realized missionary work was most needed in America.
According to biola.edu, Mary opened Daytona Normal and Industrial Institute in 1904. Starting with only $1.50 and 5 students, including her son, as you can see in the picture shown, this was the beginning of Daytona Normal and Industrial Institute. Although everything was running smoothly, the city Mary had settled had common lynching. According to lexico.com, lynch or lynching is to kill especially by hanging for an alleged offense with or without a legal trial. There was also at the time the Jim Crow law and the Ku Klux Klan, or also known as the KKK. The KKK is a secret hate group in the southern U.S. that would terrorize black people for their new laws. According to Oxford, the Jim Crow law is a former practice of segregating black people in the U.S. The Klan made a visit one day, but Mary stood her ground and they left without causing. After the Klan's visit, Mary made a speech. She talked about how important education is. This caught the attention of many black adults. She then opened classes for adults in the evening.
According to cookman.edu, Mary at the time opened a 20-bed hospital. She was upset about the healthcare for blacks in Daytona. Even after all the struggle she went through, she continued her work and even said quotes like, "I leave you love, I leave you hope, I leave you a challenge of developing confidence in one another, I leave you the respect for the use of power, I leave you the faith, I leave you racial dignity." In 1938, she also stated, "Whatever the white man has done, we have done often better." Finally, in 1929, Mary's school became Bethune-Cookman College. As you can see in this picture, this is Bethune-Cookman College.
Mary did many speeches, such as My Last Will and Testament.
This is not the time for me to speak. This is the time for me to sit